subscribe, hype, like, click the notification bell and turn on all notifications. And donate with a super thanks donation in the comments section below for the unfiltered, unapologetic SeanzViewEnt, your home for WWE news, rumors, and backstage chaos. This is where gossip gets exposed around the clock. Now, here's your host, the brash SeanzViewEnt.
You have tried the rest. Now it's time to see the best reviewer here on YouTube.com. Where we give you the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most definitive. Where we get your view along with my expertise, my values, my details, my sayings, my voice, because I certainly have a choice to have a voice right here. Even though people want me gone, they want me exiled, they want me exited, they making petitions to get me removed off this website. They want to see me canceled. They want to see me released from YouTube. It ain't going to happen. And it's not going to be that easy to just get rid of me. You see, because as long as I have a voice, I show up. As long as I show up, you're going to get a video. As long as that day switches from Monday to Tuesday to Wednesday to Thursday to Friday to Saturday to Sunday, you can bet your last little dollar I will be here for each and every one of you. Now, I've come up with my own rating system of how I'm going to rate Raw, SmackDowns, and PLEs. But again, I want your review down below as well. But ladies and gentlemen, how we're going to do things here on Sean's View Entertainment for the review of Night of Champions, and it was definitely a night of chaos. It was a night of controversy. It was a night of story. We could go and say, well, it was must watch. It was worth a watch. It was a decent show. Oh, just catch the highlights only. Don't waste your time. Or a creative disaster. Of course, it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That would be the grades. However, we can go up a little bit more here. We can level it up. We can intensify it here. We could call it a total flop, disappointing, a one-match show, a mixed bag, a decent PLE, worth a watch, must watch, or an all-timer. What was WWE Night of Champions? I also go by the weather, sunny, rainy, cold, frigid, fire. There's a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different scenarios that I use as it concerns the rating system here on Sean's View Entertainment. Again, you've tried the rest. Now it is time to feel and hear the absolute best of what this show is all about. I'd say we're between three different words right now for WWE Night of Champions. It was either a great show, it was either must-watch, or it was an all-timer. I wouldn't go as much to say it was an all-timer, but with Sami Zayn winning the Undisputed WWE title, with Obafemi ultimately tapping out. Yes, he did tap out, so Jey Uso ultimately should have won the King of the Ring and not Obafemi. And then ultimately with Gunther getting physical with the SmackDown General Manager with this, which is what this video was about. Yes, after WWE's PLE, after Night of Champions, which was a clash of champions. It was a war to settle the score tonight on WWE's ESPN. I myself have to come in and give this PLE, this pay-per-view, a review of, again, I'm conflicted. It's either between great show, must-watch, or all-timer. I'll pick the one in the middle. I say it was must-watch. Before, I said it was worth a watch. Now I'm saying it's must-watch. What are your reviews? What wording? What number? 0 out of 5. Must-watch, worth a watch, decent show, highlights only, don't waste your time, or was it a creative disaster? Again, in a time and era where everybody says, oh, it was predictable, I could call that from a mile away. Who's booking this crap? Triple H needs to be replaced. This booking, this creative needs to be rejected. This PLE had everything and more if you're a WWE fan, because nobody, and I mean nobody, had seen, well, maybe there was a little smidge. I can't say nobody, because there's going to be those people that come out of the woodwork and say, well, I knew it. I knew Sami Zayn was going to be the WWE champion. Yeah, but did you actually think the WWE was going to go with it? Did you think the WWE was going to book it like that? Did you think that the planning was actually going to go like that? And remember, for more reviews like this and more news and rumors and gossip, all you got to do is click that bell, subscribe, and you're going to get multiple videos a day, because we will always make you feel some sort of way right here on this very show. Now, again, following WWE Night of Champions, things got pretty personal. Things got pretty proactive. Things got very volatile. Things got, well, way out of hand. In addition to Sami Zayn finally winning the undisputed WWE title, finally reaching the pinnacle of his career after all the years of Sami Zayn fighting and fighting. Yes, here on SeanzView, you got to remember that. You get the graded breakdown of WWE's Night of Champions. Cody drops the title to Sami Zayn, King Oba, and Queen Io Sky. Now, we already know one of the big matches booked for WWE SummerSlam. It is going to be Io Sky going one-on-one in the main event for the women's division at SummerSlam. Io Sky is headed right to the women's main event of SummerSlam. That match is already booked. That match is already made. It will happen. But what we don't know is, since it was inconclusive, since it was not exclusive, the backlash between Obafemi tapping out, which the referee didn't see. I saw it. You saw it. Go back, rewind it, fast forward it, put it in slow motion, put it backwards. Whatever you're going to do. Set your DVR, set your DVD, set your VCR, whatever it may be. That's showing my age, VCR. Yeah, I come from the VCR era. I come from the Attitude Era. I come straight out of the Attitude Era, ladies and gentlemen. That's where I come from. But I must say, it was a strong showing tonight, guys. You can say what you want to say. But again, Gunther, the big story about this is not only, Sami Zayn winning the undisputed WWE title, but the biggest story may be what happened after Night of Champions when Gunther attacked, when Gunther put his hands on the SmackDown General Manager. And now rumors are flying online. Rumors are going nuts online right now that Gunther has put himself in a position where he could be fined, where he could be released, or hell, he could be fired. Gunther could be fired from the WWE due to what he did, going over the line. However, we all know the SmackDown GM is a former wrestler. He knows what it's like to compete in the ring. Gunther knows that General Manager Nick Aldis knows what it's like to compete in their ring. So is Nick Aldis going to go all the way and make sure that Gunther is fired and never sees the light of day again? Because again, there's a point where you go over the edge. There's a point where you go too far. And Gunther might have overstepped his boundaries at WWE Night of Champions. And again, in a night where it was a clash of champions. Now, if it were me, there were several belts, several titles that were not even defended, that were not even on the line tonight. So to call this Night of Champions as a slap in the face to all the champions that actually defended the belt and the ones that didn't and put their title on the line. This was as much more about the king of the ring than it was about titles and championships, in my estimation, in my opinion. But that's just the way I see it. That's just the way I'm going about it. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out right off the top, as soon as you saw Gunther attack, as soon as you saw Gunther put his hands on the general manager of SmackDown, something you shouldn't do, something you can't do. Gunther could come out and say, oh, I let the emotions get the best of me. But you have to be a respectful wrestler. You have to know to play within the rules, because there are rules in the WWE. And if Gunther thinks by attacking and putting his hands on the SmackDown General Manager that's going to put him any closer to a WWE Championship match or a world title match, he is sadly mistaken. Now, of course, if Gunther gets fired on SmackDown, you would have to assume that AEW or Raw or NXT would be taking a good look at Gunther at that stage of the game. But now, ladies and gentlemen, do you think, I want to know from you in the comment section, because remember, without you, there is no showing for this show. It's totally interactive. The incentive is we need your comments, your opinions down below. How should the WWE handle this? Should Nick Aldis fire Gunther, or will it come from someone higher up? Will it come from Triple H? Will it come from the board of directors? Who is going to have to make the ultimate sacrifice here? Or is Nick Aldis going to handle it like a man and challenge Gunther for a match at SummerSlam? Ladies and gentlemen, this Night of Champions tonight, a lot of us thought it was going to be a dud. A lot of us thought it was going to be one of those skip-overs. But again, ladies and gentlemen, in my estimation, as I already graded it and rated it, I give it 4 out of 5, a better fit than worth a watch for a high score. Again, great show. Again, it could have been must-watch, decent, but then there's great show right in the middle, and that is where I think it is. And again, this is actually a PLE, and I can't say that this, I can't really say that this much these days. This was actually a PLE that I could have went back and watched again. And again, yes, you got that right, ladies and gentlemen. I watched it live. I could watch it on rewind. I could watch it on record. I could watch it on slow-mo. I could watch it on half-mo. I could give you it all, viewers. And that is exactly what I give to you. That is what I present to you day in and day out right here on this very show. I put out my blood, my sweat, my tears, right, wrong, or indifferent, rumor or not, gossip or not, headline or not, breaking news or not, whether it happens or not. You cannot say, you cannot question my heart, my tenacity. You cannot question my validity. You cannot question my emotion, my heart, my passion, my enthusiasm, my everything, every single thing that I put into the show, whether it be 100 views or 1,000 views or 3,000 views, whatever it may be, I bring it strong because I'm going to last long. And by God, if it means lasting long, if it means I got to run, if I got to walk, if I got to fly, if I got to go sky high, SeanzViewEnt Entertainment will do whatever it takes to get back my spot on this very website, because you see, for too long now, I've been forgotten. I've been overturned. I've been overlooked. I've been misunderstood. But now, ladies and gentlemen, now I know it is exactly what exactly I gotta do, what I have to do, what I want to do to not only take back my spot, preserve my position, and get back to what SeanzViewEnt Entertainment is all about on this very website. Uncut, uncooked, and unmatched on this website, which I provide for every one of you, whether it be derailed or detailed, whether it be exemplified or provided. I step up. I don't step aside, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Now, in addition to what could happen to Gunther, whether he's fired, suspended, released from the company, Sami Zayn winning the undisputed WWE title. Io Sky declares SummerSlam Championship match after Queen of the Ring. Triple H and Kevin Owens have now reacted to Sami Zayn becoming the brand new undisputed WWE Champion of the Blue Brand of SmackDown on Friday nights on the USA Network. But here's the next thing. Is Sami Zayn just going to be a passover? Is Sami Zayn just going to hot potato the title? Is Sami Zayn just going to be a transitional WWE Champion? Well, I'll tell you what, viewers, if he gets fed to Obafemi, that's probably exactly what happened, unless Sami Zayn is going to be that crooked heel, that heel that gets counted out, that heel that gets disqualified to save his championship, to retain the WWE title, the richest prize in the industry. Maybe Sami Zayn is going to be that kind of bad guy, that kind of heel that we know he can be. Sami Zayn can be a really good guy, but he can be an even better bad guy. And we don't even know what version we're going to get of Sami Zayn, because now we're hearing rumors and talks. We're hearing rumblings of Cody Rhodes turning heel. Are we going to get the Cody Rhodes heel turn that we've all been asking and hoping and demanding? Is this going to be a summer that we are going to be remembering? Is this going to be a summer in the WWE that is going to be absolutely memorable? Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, at this hour, we are receiving word. What about, well, first about the word. How about Little Yacht nailing The Rock's people's elbow? And what was wrong with the commentary tonight? The headphones, the microphones, the announcing. Something was off. It didn't sound right. It didn't look right. It just sounded absolutely horrible. And again, viewers, I know you don't believe it, but Oba tapped out, whether he meant to or not, whether it was a botch or not, whether it was a mistake or not. Oba tapped out. Jey Uso should be headed straight to SummerSlam. So Jey Uso definitely has a gripe. And you might well say, well, hell, the referee has the final decision. Well, you know what? WWE does sometimes reverse the decision, or they can bring in the replay rule, the instant replay rule, ladies and gentlemen. Also, Linda McMahon, we got a McMahon in the conversation again. Linda McMahon has been hit with articles of impeachment over Department of Education moves. Linda McMahon just got dragged into a major political fight, and this one has nothing to do with WWE drama. The former WWE executive could be out. Your thoughts, and if she does go out, will she be returning to the WWE? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. This is a developing story. Hulk Hogan, the late, great Hulk Hogan. I still can't believe I'm using Hulk Hogan in that way and saying him saying that he's no longer here, but Hulk Hogan's former NWO boat spotted alive and well in South Florida. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, what do you think about Solo literally being by himself? Is he going to go back to the Street Fighter ways? Solo Sequoia, your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Also, Elena Black fires back at fans who don't take her seriously over OnlyFans. What are your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on all of that? This is where we're at. This is what I do. I provide the foundation and platform because I truly do believe in the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. You guys are going to make Sean View successful. You are going to be the ones that catapult me to the high Rick district. Plenty more to come. Subscribe because if it's not brash, you know it's absolute trash. Plenty more to come. Stay tuned.